Good morning. It is September 22nd, Monday. Work hard Monday, baby. So, it's time to work hard. Oh. And my coffee water's boiling. Don't need my coffee water boiling. Just need it hot. We are here. Well, I am here. Jimmy and Electrolyte are off in the pooper. And this is the Mike Urich cabin. Pretty cool, right? Pretty neat. Pretty cabiny. Yeah, a snowmobile club called the Snowjammers, as you can see. Maintain this place. And if we go up here, there's a loft as well. Ouch. Sweet. Whoa, that's cool. Jimmy slept up there last night. I slept down here by the stove because the stove was hot. That's why I was down here too. And it is almost 7 o'clock. So it's almost 7 o'clock. There was one other dude here last night. He pitched. He didn't sleep in the cabin. Cause there was the comments about norovirus here. So hope we don't get norovirus. None of us. But yeah, you know, with stuff like that, it's like, if you didn't have some forum, chat room thing where a bunch of people were spreading a bunch of maybes and who knows and whodunits and hobnobbery, you know, like, what would you do, right? It was a good night's sleep. It was a really good night's sleep. Especially because I woke up at one point. It's always a good night's sleep when you wake up and you're like, oh, it must be the morning. No, this is glass. And then you look at your phone and it's like, it's only like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. For me, it was midnight. So that was cool. That's always great, going back to sleep after something like that happens. I'm going to mix up some coffee and, yeah, get after it. Yeah. Starting the day in my rain pants to stay warm. This is the area here where the Mike Urich cabin is. Those are the bathrooms. Got a whole bunch of firewood here. That's pretty cool. Huge amount of firewood. Because the Snowjammers Snowmobile Club, I guess, is who's responsible for this place being so sick. And so, yeah. Look at that. Wow. Holy cow. What a great day. And we're back on trail. And it's blue skies today. So much different than yesterday. So much better than yesterday. We're 41 miles from Snoqualmie Pass. I'm going to pull a fat day today and get as close as we can so we have the least amount of miles to get in there tomorrow. It's actually probably really good that it's a weekday. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? This just looped us back around.
Maybe that is the trail. I did see one of those PCT signs on a tree up here.
Oh. What?
Oh, yeah.
So as we're closing on only 300 miles to go, only 300 miles left of the Pacific Crest Trail, you think I'm going to let my viewers down and deprive them of the good old-fashioned road walk? No, sir, I'm not. Not only are we road walking, we're 300 miles left to go, but me and Jimmy are both wearing cotton t-shirts. Get on game. I'm standing on business. You're not clocking. I'm standing on business. You seen that Justin Timberlake clip? Or Justin Bieber? JT. Shout out JT. When I first heard Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, I was probably like 11 years old. And like, I didn't listen to mainstream radio. And I was like sitting there, I don't know, playing with army men in my yard, my mom and dad's yard. And like, Sexy Back comes on the radio. How this little black Sony little radio. I loved those things. I blew through them. I'd just get one from the thrift store, right on. Some of them were nice enough that they had like the plug-ins, so I could like plug it into my dad's turntable and make mixtapes from like record like vinyl to cassette tapes. And I'd make mixtapes and give them to all my punk friends or my crushes. And my punk friends appreciated them more than any crush I ever gave a mixtape to. But I think that could be said for a lot of guys my age with exquisite musical taste. Anyways, point is, I heard Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake, and I was like, whoa, what's this? This is some futuristic sounding techno music with probably some gnarly like German chick singing. I didn't know who Justin Timberlake was. I was not clocking that he was standing on business. I come to find out later, probably like 2 years later, that, yeah, that's actually a dude, Justin Timberlake. I'm like, what? Mind blown. Yeah, this road walk's steep. What's up, guy? Dig this. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, she's thick. Oh. Wow. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm having, ooh, look out there. That's pretty nice too. Pretty nice too. I'm having flashbacks today. You know, of simpler times, memories of simpler times. Back in the day where, you know, hiking socks were just thick logging socks. And you wore them with boots. And when you were going out on a hike, you just grabbed your boots, an extra pair of socks, some snacks, your compass, your water, maybe like a bottle or two of water. Who knows? You'll drink water, you just don't think about it. Your thick as flannel, maybe a nice comfy beanie. We didn't call them beanies back then though. And then you just go. 1 bar, he's got 1 bar Verizon. So it's work hard Monday. So we got to put in a whole bunch of miles. We got to work hard because it's Monday. Shout out to everyone going to work today. If you didn't work the weekend and you got to go to work today. Also, a reminder to myself that I have for Spicy Take Tuesday tomorrow. I have a spicy take. I'm not going to drop it now on Monday, but it involves Dirty Girl Gators. Alexa, play Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. Oh, it looks like mountain bikers have been through here, or dirt bikers.
Oh, shit. It only took
What is that?
Fucking all resin.
Is that resin?
Cleaning out my bong, bro.
Oh, no, that's gross.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
That is disgusting.
Disgusting.
But, like, Ben wasn't, for us, Ben didn't take us that long to get to from Crater Lake. Like, at that point, there was, like, a legit possibility we could have caught up to Hello Kitty.
This one dude told me, like, he saw when we were at Crater Lake, and he was like, yo, Crater Lake, that place is creepy. I went fishing one day there with a friend of mine, and as soon as we got on the water, I just couldn't get off the water fast enough. Just got creepy vibes there.
I'm not gonna lie though, it was so deep. Even when I jumped in, I was like, bro, this shit is deep and dark blue, bro. This shit, like, imagine a big old fucking creature just came up and swallowed you.
Yeah, I'd go back and do that cliff jump.
I would too.
I wanted to find somewhere to do a jump, do like a full front flip. Nice clean.
Dude, I fucking those jumps at Dick's Lake, dude.
Dick's Lake?
Yeah, just below Dick's Pass. It was that one.
Oh, yo, that was so sick. Oh, that was so much fun. I forgot about that. Coming out of Desolation Wilderness. Oh, freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yup, Bubbles and freestyle.
Because we saw Freestyle again hiking with, like...
A dude.
I think he was gay.
I think he might have been gay. Because I couldn't tell if that chick he was hiking with was, like, his girlfriend or what. She almost jumped.
Dude, she was close. Should have. If he did it, she probably would have.
Probably.
Just would have been fun to get other hikers in on that shit.
I tried. I was going to try to get U-Turn and Pathfinder to jump into a lake with me because they said they've been jumping in lakes. I just never met up with them again. And then it turns out that U-Turn was banana blazing. Pathfinder got super... I think she was ticked at her too. Because I ran into Pathfinder at one point and I was like, where's U-Turn? She goes, oh, she's banana blazing. And she had this scowl. I was like, dang, girl.
I bet you a lot of these chicks are probably all hiking together being like, no men, fuck that. And then one of them
one was like, there's actually hella dudes out here that are like good looking, fit.
I imagine a lot of the dudes out here aren't bad, like, guys either.
Yeah, not like us. We're just actual normal guys.
Like, when you meet us, nothing about any of us screams like, yes, pro LGBT, get it, girl. Like, nothing screams that. So it's kind of just like, people come up to us and it's like, it's not that they're not chill, but it's like half the time all they fucking talk about is like all this like...
Yo, and that's all you care about when that rules so much of your life.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, we out in the fucking woods, bro. Let's just chill.
We're just guys out in the woods. It's where we belong. This is literally where men belong. And you're gonna... Don't trip. Don't trip. Just appreciate the drip. Yeah, now that I've been out here as long as I have, it's like I could totally...
Oh, you're not going that long without service, bro. It's unless you choose to.
And also, I totally get why someone would be like, man, fuck hearing from people.
No, when I was his age, like, on my, like, van trips, I was kind of the same where I was like, from time to time, even out here, I'm kind of the same way. It's like, I don't talk to my family that much, not because I don't want to, but I'm just doing my thing. I'll still update, send photos, call them when I can. Like, I'm just doing my thing. And it's like, especially like when I was 18, it's kind of nice. But also too, I always felt it's like I could care less about people having my location while I'm out here, because it's like, I don't got to get back to them. At least they just now know, though, I'm in the fucking woods, and now they're just not expecting shit. Because then once you hit the point where people are actually expecting a response and you're not giving it to them, that's when it's like, depending who it is, it could either draw alarm or it's like fucking, like,
Travis Decker got me. Oh, no. Like, some of the dudes out here with their wives, but the thing is, back home, the thing is like...
some of those dudes are really unhappy, and you can tell coming out here is like, they're like, fuck, what am I gonna do?
Remember that older guy who was out here that was like,
He's like,
where were we? Oh, it was right before we got to Lone Pine. And I met him, and he was ultra light. He was getting it, dude. I think his name was Greg? Yeah, I think it was Greg, and he was from Missouri, I think. And he was like, are you going to do Whitney? And I was like, no, I'm not going to do Whitney. What about you? He's like, no. You know, I'm so happy just to be out here. Like, this is like a dream of mine to be out here. But now that I've been out here for a while, he's like, I just want to finish. I'm loving every minute of it. But he's like, I want to get home to my dogs and my wife. And it's like, that's so sick. And the way slang was like, oh, I miss my girlfriend. It's like, that's sick, dude. Like, that's based.
Imagine having a shorty that great, yeah. In Colorado, so I was like, bro, all my girlfriend does when we talk is fucking yell at me because I'm not responding. Because I'm off doing shit in the mountains. And it's like, what if I just stayed here? No one's going to yell at me. It's like, it's just me and my dog. It's kind of great.
And like, no one at your age needs to like, you don't need to think that. Like, that's like I've been married for 30 years. Sometimes I need some time away from the old ball and chain. You know, because it goes both ways. Women are like that too. Women will be like, I just need to get away from him for a minute. It's like, yeah, we might be happily married for 18 years, but at the same time, you know, like, those people stay married because they, like, take time away from each other and not piss each other off. And then, you know, you'd really, like, but then, like, coming out here, meeting the majority of the girls that you meet, like, they want an outdoorsy boyfriend, too, but more often than not, they also, like, it's like they want too much. It's like, and it's like they almost want it done for them.
I feel like I can't have like a fucking girlfriend. Because one, yeah, it'd be cool if she was outdoors, would want to join me. But that's also, too, just the other thing to where now
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, because now she's just joining you on all your adventures and shit. And it's like, it's not necessarily bad, but it's like, and like you can tell with even all the couples out here, they're like, there's a lot of them where it's like, they just keep just to themselves, and you can always tell when they've just gone in a fight or when they're just...
and you can tell after they've gotten a fight is the worst.
Yeah.
Because, like, it might be a dude that you like, that you're like, oh, it's you know, Jono, you know, I want to kick it with him for a minute. But it's like, oh, you just got in a fight with your girlfriend this morning, didn't you? Like, now I don't want to hang out with you. Like, you need to sort that shit out, you guys. Like,
And then it's also, too, though, it's like, that's so much fucking work for out here. You're supposed to come out here, just chill, enjoy.
Their girlfriend or with their wife, they're like, unless they have a really cool dynamic, they're whipped. Like, it's like, wow, dude, like, your girlfriend's calling the shots out here, or your wife's running the show. Like, are you really having a good time on the Pacific Crest Trail?
You're like people who, like, to where it's almost like it's not just like your girlfriend, but she's like best friends with everybody too. Like, it's like she's out here on her own sake. And there are people that can do that where it's like you can go around and it's not just like, oh, it's like this is a couple. That's the boyfriend, that's the girlfriend. Where it's like you can have people that are dating, but then they both are able to have their own individual friendships with people, do their own thing, be their own person and all that. But then even that though is still though, it's like just around that person 24/7. I feel like, you know, it'd be cool to have like someone down the road that you can go on backpacking trips with, keep you outdoors and all that. But then it's like at least now while I'm traveling, it's like, especially these kinds of trips, it's too much. It's not like the van where it's like things are already super easy to be accommodating to like people with different types of needs. But it's like out here, it's like I could give less of a fuck. I'm like, feel like I can live fairly rugged and be like pretty happy with it. But I know like most dudes fucking don't even want to kind of even like through hike the way we will do it. So
yeah,
like,
most dudes can't even kick it. And you know, I can't even imagine what the AT is like, but I've always like looked up to couples that are like, they're a unit, you know, but a functional unit. Like, oh, like Nick and Sarah are here, or John and Lisa are here.
That's the vibe I got about Gollum and Medicine Mama.
Totally.
Yeah, to
like,
where
oh
it's,
yeah, he's over here. We're all kicking with him. Where's your wife? Is she here or something?
Yeah, it's like
she's over there doing her thing.
They're
whatever.
Like,
they're gonna come together later at the end of the day, or when it's time to leave. They're gonna be like, hey, it's time to go. It's like, yeah, it's time to go.
Like when you think you can go, like she'll go and have her own like kind of relationships with people. Like there'll be some people she has like better relationships with than her like husband will, and it's not because of whatever. It's just because it's like she's doing her own thing. She gets along better with these people compared to like those people or whatever.
Yeah, but she knows who her man is, and the same with the dude. Like he's off doing his thing, whatever, gallivanting about, but like his lady is somewhere around here.
Yeah,
and like that's like badass.
They're a very tight couple, but it's not like it's like
you don't need the you're not forced to get the package deal.
Yeah, I think they're one of the few like older people and couples that came out here and have realized too. It's like this is one time to just do your thing, not give a fuck. It's like you're just kind of. It's like in the end, this is kind of a big vacation, so it's just not a super enjoyable vacation at times, but it is what it is. And now, next thing you know, they have everyone being like, "Oh, how can I live like that?" It's like, bro, go buy a fucking van. If all you're doing is just recording yourself running in meadows in the same national park, it's gonna cost you like $1,000 for the entire summer. So it's like, bro, it's not that hard.
Also, like people are trying to make a lifestyle and another identity. It's just more identity politics. People are trying to make a lifestyle and therefore an identity because they don't have one. They're like, oh, I really need an identity because I don't have any self-strength or self-reliance. And they're making it off of a window into someone else's world. A window that not only is that dangerous to do, but it's even more dangerous to do through a window of someone's world on social media. Because social media is so you can edit, you can make anything look the way you want it to look. Like this whole hike that I've been YouTubing, dude, I could have edited it right. If I was more savvy with the editing, I could have made it look like a fucking skate video.
Even
like, it would be like, whoa, I want to go do that. Whoa, that's just gnarly.
Even like Mike was like saying to you, it was like it's like
yeah, sure,
like,
we love that. We all love it.
That's the thing though with like social media is everything gets romanticized, and it's like it's the same thing I heard like just from just people on like online and all that starting the trail where everyone's like, oh, trail names. It's like, bro, just shut the fuck up and go hike. All of like that, the culture and all that stuff. It's like
it all just happens.
Yeah,
that happens no matter where or what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like just like it's like everything you saw online with like the get a trail film. It's just fucking chill, bro. Come out here for yourself.
That's arguably made it like that has like cultivated like part of the factor out here that's lame.
Yeah, it's like what's turned it soft is and then now it's like a lot of those folks that have just seen like the glamorous side of it and have came out here for that reason. It's like they're all the folks too now who want to spend like an arm and a leg on their hike, not because it's like because like they don't have a choice, like they won't make it unless they're like
well, the arm and the leg, spending an arm and a leg on your hike, that's like I feel like that's a side unless you go out with the choice and you go out with the pocketbook that's like we're balling out. Because if you go out with your friends, if it's like and you're like I'm balling out tonight, you're gonna ball out. It's easy to ball out. It's easy to go like buy the expensive drinks, get your vodka cran with Grey Goose in it, like go to the expensive restaurants, like drive everywhere. But like coming out here, I feel like people like get that idea, like you said, and then they'll come out here and they'll be like, I'm gonna do the PCT, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, this is not like easy, and this is not like a walk in the park and as glamorous as like I thought it was gonna be, and so all of a sudden you see those people, they're like, shit, I need a hotel.
And it's like I feel like,
oh man, I need to spend an extra day in town. I need to spend a little more extra money because like and it's. I feel like more often than not, it's people that like haven't like camped or backpacked or like hiked much too, because it's like you already know if you go out and do stuff in the outdoors, you're gonna get dirty. You might have to do some uncomfortable things like poop in a hole, or go to use a pit toilet that smells like smells to high heaven. And it's like, I don't think, and then people get to the point like, I need to sleep in a bed. I need a hot shower. I need to poop in an actual nice toilet. I need a hotel.
Yeah, it's like for the CDT, it's like don't ball out on the hike itself, but more so like just have extra money to spend on myself. Like when I'm in town, if I want to buy a new piece of gear, if I just want to go and spend a shit ton of money on beer and food,
And not think about that piece of gear. If you're like, you know what, I want a new rain jacket.
Yeah, just
even though the mentality of like, you know what, I want this, I'm gonna get it. That's a whole nother thing. That's just if you have money, you can live like that.
And that's the thing though, is it's like for how I am already, that's pretty rare that I will find something.
Right.
And it's like I feel, especially for the CDT after doing this, I'll probably already be starting out with like a setup I'm very satisfied with.
Yeah, totally.
Just because I'll already know where to go from. So it's like from there, it's not finding something like really good is gonna be like you just randomly find like a super niche little thing that you liked in this, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna just get that, might as well. Like I have use for it. It's like, especially if you just send your old one home and
like if I had the money, I probably would have just gotten a new duplex. Like I would have been like, fuck it, new duplex.
Yeah, stuff like that to where it's like I'm not gonna
I know my duplex is worn out. I'm gonna get a new one.
Yeah, it's
on
like,
trail.
Like the big thing is, it's like for me, it wouldn't be like necessarily I'm going out buying unnecessary shit, but like I could go and just buy the legit thing first. It's like, because for me, I'd always be like, how long can I get away with the cheap version of this, or just this version because it's cheaper? It's like I like to just go and get what I want because that's what I feel would work best and I want. But and then stuff like just going into town where it's like same thing. I'd plan on just sleeping in parks all the time. It's more fun, but just want to just go out and eat.
Because that's like part of. I need a hiker box so I can eat half decent. I want to be able to be like, where are we gonna go? Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, I want the steak dinner. You know, like with salad. Yeah, you know what? In fact, also I'm gonna go drop $100 on this resupply and think nothing of it. Oh man, I need weed? Oh, I'm gonna buy like a couple ounces of some really nice bud, you know, and just be smoking good. But then also, you know, like it's it's such a toss-up because when you really need something, and then you know, you get it, you know, and you get it in this way that creates the adventure. It's like, well, I really needed that ride, and then someone came along and gave me the ride, and you know.
Yeah, I feel like for like personal items and just self shit, like like for me at least, it's pretty easy. Well, at least on trail, it's pretty easy for me to still, because it's like, but it'll still be to the point though where it's like I don't want to spend more than I have to, mostly just because it's like hitching's more fun. It's not that hard. Sleeping in parks doesn't take much to get used to. Stuff like that, and I was going somewhere with that, but I'm just so high.
Well, I'm on my way to the city lights. I'm not actually on my way to the city lights. I'm over with the city. Gotta be there on time. She was at the end of the line. This is great. It's a road up there. All these huckleberry bushes. End of the season. End of the season. For huckleberries and for us. Look at those hills, man. Kind of smoky from the wildcat fire. You can see that smoke out there. You can kind of smell it. Alexa, play I'm Not the One by The Offspring. And once again, we're road walking in the middle of nowhere. It's not really in the middle of nowhere. And it's not even really like gonna save us any miles. It's just spicing things up a little in Washington. Look at these colors. How about those colors, huh? Look at that. Look at it. Look at them. Amazing. This isn't even that long of a road walk. And that's not even like a huge, we're not skipping much at all in mileage. Maybe some in elevation, but there's been so much toilet paper on this road walk. Some nice people in a Land Rover pulled over and gave us a couple paydays. That was sweet of them. All right, we just get back on trail after that road walk, and look, frickin' the one and only
It might be him, bro.
Chris Sherpa. Oh, he was hiking in sandals. I might be Chris Sherpa. Chris Fowler Sherpa.
Just brown.
2016 through hiker. Age 36. Height 6'2". Last seen with full beard. Green thermarest. Look, they have pictures of all his stuff. He had a ULA Catalyst. Shout out. Wow.
Possibles.
Yup. Possible sightings. Oh, what do we have here? A little junction action. Something like that. That right there is a giant anthill. Wow. Holy cow. Hiker anthill. They're not as common in Washington as they were down in the desert. And in SoCal, we got ants. We got them. They're jugging. That's a freaking vulture. And that's smoke out there. Jeez, I didn't expect to see a vulture here in Washington. Trip out. Oh, let's see, it's 2:30. Still got about 14, maybe 13 miles to go. Which might sound like a tall order. It's not really. It's just a bunch of healthy hiking. My mom's birthday is the day after tomorrow. It was so great seeing her. I feel like I should have taken more pictures and photos and stuff and video, but I really didn't. Like, getting to my mom's place just felt like being home, and it just felt like, oh, like I don't need to worry or think about, any of these other matters of trail. What's been so much a part of my daily life for the last 6 months. But it's okay. I'll be back at her place in a few weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5. And yeah, take some finish line photos. How about that? So we have to get to Issaquah because Electrolyte has his Garmin being shipped to the REI there. So that's going to be interesting logistics. Hopefully we'll be in Issaquah tomorrow evening. Jeez, look at the maples turning color. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Wow. Now, when the maples turn color, this is just really, I don't know, I'm not going to say it's hard, because it's like, I don't know. I don't really know how to process how it makes me feel to see all the plants and leaves change color. Because to me, I see that and I'm like, oh, fall coming. It's fall time. And it's like, dude, I need to get done. I need to get to Canada now. But there's no, like, I can't, like, hurry up and run and just be like, oh, gotta finish. I mean, I could. You can. But it's just like, it's like sort of like, it feels like, see, there's some green ones. That hasn't changed yet. But it feels like I don't know, like a cold plunge or jumping into a really cold lake. And you're like, oh, shoot, like, that's cold. It's like, oh, shoot. Like, yeah, man. Time's passing and the seasons are changing. Crazy. Wow, I just, we've had some uphill today. There's been some uphill. But I've never hiked this side of I-90 before. All my adventures off the I-90 go north. And yeah, I've just been pleasantly surprised with how nice and smooth and clean this trail is, man. It's just been an absolute delight to walk on today. Past a couple of older guys, big old backpacks, doing themselves a little overnight action. At my mom's house, I was digging through the totes of stuff that I have there, which is, I only have like 4 totes of belongings there. My bike, some wheels, my skateboard, not much stuff there. But I found my bear spray. I forgot that I had bear spray. And I think I took it out with me on a couple of trips last year with my ex. One of these older guys had bear spray, and it reminded me of that. Didn't even think twice about not bringing my bear spray. But I am hiking in a cotton t-shirt. A cotton t-shirt. This is my Mother Love Bone t-shirt. I spent you're not gonna believe this. But I spent $100 on this t-shirt. Only to cut the sleeves off it later. I didn't even leave any. No, did I? I can't tell. Can't tell if I left any extra sleeve on it. But being back home in Washington, I thought a Mother Love Bone t-shirt would be appropriate to finish the trail in. Alexa, play Chloe Dancer, Crown of Thorns by Mother Love Bone. So nice being in the trees. Today and yesterday, lots of things going through my head that feel like, how like if you have to go to work, if you work evenings, like, shout out to everyone in the service industry. Shout out. If we love anyone, we love the service industry workers. Shout out. But when I worked in the service industry, And, you know, you don't have to be to work till like 5:30. It's really easy to spend your morning like, or your day like, la-di-da-di-da. And then like an hour, 2 hours before work, you're like, oh no, da-da-da-da-da. And you like rush to get everything done. I guess you know, technically I'm describing the act of procrastination, but that's kind of how it feels. I just checked the map and I'm at mile 2365. So less than 40 miles to mile 2400. And from there, it's only going to be 200 miles to go. So there's like all these things going through my head. I'm like unlocking from trail mode, but at the same time, I don't want to because I'm so deep in trail mode and trail mind that like to come out of it, I don't even know. It is cool seeing some of these. Let's see. You better still be believing in yourself. Nothing on that side. It's like, on that note, you know, I've never really had an issue believing in myself. My mom and dad raised me to really be like, you know, believe in yourself, you know, love yourself, accept yourself, believe in yourself. And like, there was a lot of, you know, like movies and TV shows and books and stuff that I read when I was a child that were like that too. Like, believe in yourself, you know, here's the message, moral of the story, believe in yourself and you can accomplish great things. And so like, I've never really had an issue believing in myself. I feel like my life has just been a lot of like obsessions that I just neurotically spin towards and totally immerse myself in one after the other. And you know, now as I near the end of the trail and get through Washington, it's like, I don't know, like the weather, for instance, super cold at night, super cold in the morning. Last couple of days been pretty damn chilly. And I guess in my head, I always pictured myself getting here and it being this summer wonderland and now it's like, oh my gosh, you know, and maybe that's a metaphor for life, you know, because I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, like, my gosh, it's fall. The season's ending. Like, it's September 22nd. When is the first day of fall? I don't even know. And my mom's birthday's on the 24th. And, you know, there was quite a while back on trail where I was like, oh, I'll be done by then. And now I'm like, oh, whoa. No, I won't. And it all just kind of feels like I'm trying to keep myself from feeling any sort of stress or panic of like, oh, the trail's almost done. I gotta what? Gotta what? I've learned so much on this trail. And I think what these last few hundred miles are about is bringing it all together, processing it all, and, you know, packing it up in a United States Postal Service priority mail flat rate large box and taking it back to taking it home and then opening it up and unboxing that and just letting that be part of the momentum back into, you know, life off trail. Yeah. Because it's too big to grasp. It's going to take a while to grok, if you will. Shout out my Heinlein fans. What's this say? This is old. I may be wet, but at least I have pizza. Rat strap? I don't know. That's old. Coming up to Tacoma Pass. Tacoma Pass. And I'm in between Jimmy and Electrolyte right now. Look at those hiker legs. Wouldn't you know it, we're on another road walk. This could be the longest road walk we've ever done of the entire trail. They're saying it's possible, could be, if we don't get a hitch. We got to a pass on the trail called Tacoma Pass, and there's a bunch of people were commenting on far out like, oh, take the alternate, took the alternate. Looking closely at the maps, it turns out that Tacoma Pass crosses a road, and you can road walk from there, which is 29 trail miles south of Snoqualmie Pass. You can road walk into Snoqualmie Pass. It's only 22 miles. And so once again, we're road walking. We've found camp for the night. About barely over 12 miles south of Snoqualmie Pass. I'm facing north right now, and off to my right is the I-90. To my left, west is the trail somewhere up on another hill or to the left of us, and in front of me is north. And we are on this really well-maintained Forest Service road, really well-maintained, on a 22-mile road walk from Tacoma Pass. Which was like mile 2370 on the trail, I think, something like that. We just found water, really nice, clean, cold water, coming down the hillside, just when we were thinking like, damn, we need water, we need somewhere to camp. And then here we are. We were looking both ways on the road, and Eli spotted this wide turnoff spot, and so we've got sight at least down one side of the road, and then we're off to the side for vehicles coming from that side of the road, and it's quite flat, so it's time to get camp pitched. It's even enough space for me to pitch my giant ass tent. So there you have it. It's dinner time, and it's getting cold.